Good morning, Ken here. It is, well, truth be told, it's Sunday. I was out here yesterday shooting this vlog, and I got home and realized that I didn't record the intro that I talked while I was walking up here. So anyways, I'm back on Sunday. I'm at Fort Negley, which is about 5 minutes south of downtown Nashville. It's an old Civil War fort that was built by the Union Army in like the 1850s, 1860s, after they captured and took over Nashville. And so there's still remnants of the fort here, and it sits on a little knob just to the south of the city and has really pretty views of downtown. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and show you what I'm walking up to. Okay, camera's turned around, and you can see over in the distance, it's part of the skyline downtown Nashville. So I'm going to work my way up to the top here. A couple trails up here, work my way up to the top, and get a few photos of downtown Nashville from the skyline, which is in the sky. You can see it. Sunrise is about 5 minutes away. I hate when the time changes. I've said it on the video before, but man, it makes it so difficult to get up for sunrise because sunrise is so darn early. But it's about 6:20 right now, and sunrise is at 6:24. But I'm hoping to get some good reflections off of the buildings. So we'll see how this one goes. But I'm glad you're along with me for another early morning adventure. Okay, I went and put my long lens on, so I more of a telephoto shot. I'm not sure how well this is showing up on the screen. It's got the glare coming from behind me. But anyways, I am zoomed in on the AT&T building downtown, and the sun's starting to reflect off of the side of it over there, and it's looking really cool. So I'm going to try and get a couple here with the sun reflections off these buildings for a little bit tighter shot. Okay, so I've got my drone up in the air, and you're looking down now at the knob that Fort Negley was built on. You can see the walking path that goes all the way around it. And you can see it, the original fort was built in like a star-shaped configuration. And you can kind of see in the video here, the outside spires of the star. Let's see if I can get straight up overhead here in a second, get a downward shot of it, but this is the old fort. Very cool. So I flew over to the southern part of the fort, and this is looking pretty cool with the fort in the foreground and the city in the background. I'm going to probably pull back a little bit more, see if I can get it all in. Really cool. Look at there's some like the old stone revetments on the southern side. I think when the Confederacy lost Nashville, they moved further south. And so maybe, I'm just speculating, but maybe these revetments were like, lookout posts or something, or gun stations for looking for people coming from the south. maybe I'm just imagining things or trying to speak history into what is existing. But anyways, I think it's really cool though. I really like this shot. So I'm gonna stop here and get a couple photos from this spot. We'll see how they come out. Okay, I got drone positioned straight over the top of the fort here. I'm gonna fly up a little bit and get a shot looking straight down at it. Really like the way the light is coming in from the bottom right-hand corner there from the sunrise, giving a really cool lighting to the building, or the part of the structures that are still there. It's cool. You can see all the walking trails and hiking trails that go around this place. It's a really good spot. If you're visiting Nashville, it's definitely a place to come and check out. Just a little piece of history. My wife, Lisa, had a recommendation for me a day or two ago. She's like, you really need to go and photograph some of these old historic sites. So I'm going to start putting those into my queue here and get out and take some photos of that, or of them. But anyways, this is my first part of it. I really like it. So here we go. Take some photos from straight up. I'll put them up on the screen here. All right, sun came up really quick on me. The skyline downtown right now is pretty glary, but I'm gonna move around and see if I can find a couple other photos to take, maybe of the fort itself. I like the stuff that I got from the air, at least what I saw on my controller for the drone. It's cool to get that over the top perspective. I've seen some other photos of the fort here, but haven't seen anything with anybody being straight over the top of it, looking down at those star shapes. It's really beautiful. So anyways, I'm gonna hike up to the top of the hill here and see what else I can see. I've been hunting around a little bit, trying to incorporate some of the old stone walls into the photo without just being a picture of a wall. So anyways, I found this spot right here with some orange colored leaves that are just barely hanging out. Most of the trees up here are pretty bare already from losing their leaves, but I like this one with the stone in the background and the leaves in the foreground. And I take one focused on the leaves and one focused on the wall and see which one appeals more. So here we go. I was just walking back to the car and came across this sign on the pathway, and it gives some history on the construction of the fort. If you want to pause the video at any point and read it, I'm going to go really slow here. It's really, really cool, really informative. As I was walking around the perimeter of the fort, there's little placards every once in a while, and this one really stood out to me. It's a cool sign talking about this gentleman named Samuel Lowry, who was a minister back in the 1850s. And you can see what the placard reads, hopefully, from the photo here. But it looks really cool. I like the framing of the composition. It frames up the AT&T building, which is one of the iconic building profiles in downtown Nashville. But I think it's a really cool shot. I hope you guys like it too. Here's another one of these placards, and this one's talking about Andrew Johnson, who was the president after Lincoln was murdered. And somebody put this old tattered flag here in front of it. It's just really pretty. I'm a pretty patriotic guy. I'm just gonna take a couple photos of that. I just think that's just super cool. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it for me at Fort Negley. What a cool spot. If you're in downtown Nashville or visiting Nashville, this is a place to come and catch a little bit of history. It's literally 5 minutes from downtown. Lots of cool placards around the outside giving history of the fort and history of the people involved, some history of the war. There's a really big visitor center here as well. It's not open right now, I will go check it out. But yeah, really cool spot. Hey, if you guys are interested or think it'd be cool for me to go and do it, let me know. I'm thinking about, now that my wife mentioned to me, going out and photographing some more historic sites and vlogging them. So if you guys are interested in that, please leave me a comment. That'd be cool to know. Hey, for my subscribers, thanks so much for subscribing. It really motivates me to get out and do more. If you aren't subscribed, please consider doing so. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And from Fort Negley, I'll catch you on the next one.